All right. Well, let's go ahead and balance the game because this one cup win just isn't going to throw the balance off at all, Kappa.
Totally not a Smurf.
It's treating me exactly at my level. Compared to some of these people, come on. Some of these people are in the top, like, 75, I think, on the leaderboard. Maybe even top 50. I'm a dumpster.
Yeah.
Alright, I will hop out of here. You guys have a good
All right. See you, Gaarawarr.
regular game lobbies.
All right. Well, we've balanced. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Yeah, ChocobosX, yeah, completely not a Smurf. That's actually the press account for the Shapers Guild. So whenever Gaarawarr plays it on stream, you'll see, oh my God, hacks, where's your like 35,000 waypoint code? No, that's just so we can create content, guys. That's all that's for. Who's on the Shapers Guild? Well, that's Gaarawarr. Well, let's see how this goes here. Looks like Gaarawarr wants to jungle. You know, he's got a decent Hunter Petrus. Yeah, everyone is interested in picking Ronin. Well, because he's the new hotness, that's why. You always pick the new hotness. And that way we can, you know, see Ronin in a real game, you know? Exactly, yeah, it's custom.
Please do me a favor and pick up Zio. Please.
Because you want all the Q spam. There you go, mash that bolt. Just keep mashing it. But it looks like the Shapers are locked in. We'll wait for the rules to lock in, and then we'll tell the teams what's on each side. Although, Mortal Team, I'm going to say right now, pretty tanky. Although they do have a slight flaw in their team comp that I see. Just a slight one. Spirit Team is... I don't know, man.
This is going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, no kidding. So once this all locks in... Alright, so we've got Dragon on the Tactician Sakari, VonSilvermoon on a Tactician Reyna, RexxDraconem picking up the Gladiator Ronin, Freezer14 sticking with the Gladiator Kendra, ChocobosX picking up the Hunter Flynn. Haven't seen Flynn in a while. The kind of the flaw that I was talking about with the Mortal Team is they've got Flynn as a big, huge armor shred, but they only have really one physical damage dealer. So it's like, I'm not so sure about that. And what about the Spirit Team? What do we see here? We've got, let's go down the list here. Lukeatmenao playing the Gladiator Kendra, the TylerNol picking up the Gladiator Ronin, DarkKurisu gonna be the Tactician Mara, Siifoo gonna play a Tactician Freya. Okay, Lane Freya is a thing. Oh God, are they picking up the Vanquish again? So you can be counter jungling like a boss because Siifoo doing Siifoo things. And then our very own Gaarawarr picking up the Hunter Petrus. So let's see what buff... Oh, God.
VonSilvermoon caught out here.
In the middle of 3, but Gaarawarr decides he doesn't want to collapse on it. Oh, wow, that's scary. Yeah, he did.
I'll be over there. Our little friends.
True gamer. Soon enough, we'll be able to make teams composed only of Otterkin. Man, that would be so annoying to fight against. How do you catch him? Because if they all have Bolt, like they talked about on the reveal street, and Siifoo's in the wrong place. He went in the wrong neighborhood. But he's able to get out. Level 1 blinding speed in lane. Wow, what do you think of that?
See, that's the poke of Ronin that I was talking about.
And what did he take first? He took Bolt first. I mean, I'm pretty sure they both did because I saw it.
Yes.
Yeah, and of course, Gaarawarr bringing up the wards from Ronin actually see Sue stuff. Yes, they do. Also, one adjustment that happened to Flynn in the patch is that his passive is no longer post-mitigation damage. It's now pre-mitigation damage that is reflected back to non-shapers. So really, it just helps him clear waves and clear the jungle, really.
I don't know if that's the problem with him, though. Clearing clearing jungle camps isn't the problem with him right now.
What is the problem with him right now, in your opinion, then?
I just feel like his kit doesn't allow him to help the team at all. Like he's got a stun and a slow, like a terrible slow in my opinion, and his ultimate can be lackluster.
Well, I think the problem with Flynn is that when you pick Flynn, you've got to get him items. Because the real draw of Flynn is that using the overrun to apply a bunch of tanky on-hit effects, like, you can apply Judgment with it, you could apply things like Judgment, Equilibrium, Subjugation, Pursuit, Inevitability, things like this. But the thing is that requires you to actually buy the items first.
Strike them down.
I mean, it's not like a Reyna where, Reyna's good without items. Because VonSilvermoon, it doesn't matter, you need to be tanky. Well, you just level Bastion of North, there's your tankiness right there. You don't really need too much else other than that. And Lukeatmenao, I don't know, is he going to get this blue buff? No, he decides against it. ChocobosX will go ahead and get it, but my god, the counter jungling these games. What is with all the counter jungles? I don't know, Spirit, are they going to collapse on Frieza? But no, Dragon. Oh my god, this is such chaos here at level 1. 2, 3, 4. Everybody collapsing on everybody and nobody dying. Uh-oh, Frieza jumping in. Is he gonna get Siifoo? ChocobosX got it with the overrun. Maro go down next. That's a double. TheTylernol might be next because the Tailwind was popped. Can Draconian get it with the Q? He got it with the Bolt. Lukeatmenao may go down as well. Is this gonna be 4 for nothing right now? Where is it? There's one more. Oh, the missed Ice Lance, but the Night Strike will pick it up. 4 for absolutely nothing, and the highest level on the map is 4. What a game.
The Flynn. God, he needs it so bad, and he's got it.
Oh, well, there you go. I think... oh, man. All in, that armor gone. Yeah, well... Yeah, that's really what Petrus is got to do. I mean, everybody really just needs to farm up right now. I mean, that's what I see Spirit Team have to do. They just got to play back at their binding, really. Siifoo finally hits level 2. But man, I don't know. Maybe...
Yeah.
You know what? I would have almost preferred this lane the other way around, to be completely honest. Put the Freya on the Gladiator and have Tactician Ronin, but even then, that's still sketch as well.
You've got 2 assassins on the Spirit Team. You've got Kindra and a Tactician Freya, so... That's why I said this game was going to be interesting, because the Mortal Team technically has a tanky team with Flynn and Reyna, and potentially a Kindra.
And with the tanky team, they have the ideal carry for it, because they have Ronin, because he can just stay alive. I mean, the fight's not going to be over pretty quick, and that's what Ronin really wants. He'll just stay in the fight and then slowly bolt you down. And then they've got the Sakari, who's going to operate the same way.
Yeah, she can control team fights.
Whereas the Spirit Team, they just want to go in and blow you up instantly. Yeah, they've still got the Ronin, but I think I would have preferred actually a Makella in this case, or just because there's just that gold standard has a much better burst.
The most deadliest combo in this game that I've ever seen is, in fact, Kindra and Freya. Like, if they both go in all in at you at the same time, you cannot do anything about it.
Yeah, you're just dead. Because the Freya can lock you up. I mean, she's got stuns, she's got fears, she got slow. She can lock you up pretty good. And then just Kindra just blows you up for a billion points of damage. Yeah.
It's just crazy. It doesn't matter if you have 100 dispels and you're just dispelling. Because you can't run from them.
No, absolutely not. Particularly if the Freya can keep her rage up. I mean, end game, I saw Dragon running a haste Freya, and I kid you not, he had 800 movement speed and a blinding speed cooldown of 3.1 seconds. How do you get away from that? The answer is you don't. I mean, yeah, you can blink, but Freya will just follow you with a blinding speed anywhere between 1 and 3 seconds later. So, what do you do? And with the blinding speed cooldown that low, it doesn't matter if she runs out of rage. Petrus caught out just a little bit there. Good Meridian education to bot VonSilvermoon back. Freya getting a little greedy here, I think, trying to chase the Ronin, but I don't know. Can they get Reyna? Yeah, TylerNol doing some
On the
serious
spirit
work.
team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Decay Flynn is so good. That's another good point, too. Yeah, Decay. Flynn can definitely apply Decay pretty well with the Overrun, too. That's another good use of it.
Doom scored it, and he's been nerfed 4 times already.
Oh, the Volek? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hardest shaper ever. Yep. Well, I mean, it can't be. I mean, particularly when Sakari came out, you didn't see Volek for like 2 weeks after Sakari went just the free rotation. It's just simply because of how hard Sakari just shuts down Volek. You know, you just drop down an iceberg. In fact, we saw it the last game. 5 icebergs just dropped down on Lukeatmenao, and he couldn't do anything at all in that fight. And that was the fight that turned the game. Frieza going for early pressure.
Is in bad position.
Yeah, early Spirit Well pressure. But, I don't know, is Sakari going to be able to save this here? Maybe. We know the ultimate.
She has her ult.
Yeah, we know Gaarawarr's ult is down.
She's going to need it, dude. She's going to need it.
I think... oh, good icebergs, but it's going to cost her life. Now, the Kendra has to get out of this, otherwise it's not worth it. Oh, yeah, this Kendra's so dead. Surrounded by 4 people. Yeah, I definitely agree with Dragon there. That was definitely not worth harassing. All right,
Yeah,
so...
now you got the TheShapersGuild, Petrus stealing the armor buff.
Well, that's what Gaarawarr likes to do. He will live in the enemy's jungle if you give him the opportunity to. He is a counter-jungling maniac. Sadly, though, he doesn't really play much Moya. I would have expected him to play Moya more often since, you know, I think it really fits his style. But, you know, he's all about that Petrus, apparently. Well, it looks like we got a minute here. Maybe. I know I'm going to bait a team fight with this, but let's take a look at some items here. We've got Dragon, who rushed to Prosperity. Pretty common. You see that on Sakari a lot. We've got Vigor and Resilience and a Life on VonSilvermoon. On RexxDraconem, got the Ambition Rush coming out of him on the Ronin. Defiance Rush from Kendra, along with a Will to go with it. And then the Flynn ChocobosX has a Resilience, a Pride, and a Power. Over on the Spirit side, you definitely start to see the difference in items here. The Spirit side Kendra only has a Life, a Power, and a Will, but sitting on 2,300, so they can go back and buy pretty much any blue item they want at that point. Looks like Ronin finished up a Desire, picked up a Power, has got 1,500 in the bank. Could finish that Ambition if he so desires right now. Mara looks like Desire, Life, and a Will. Makes sense. Petrus looks like we got a Form and a Hunger. And Siifoo really behind. All he's got is a Life and a Time. Wow. Freya really behind really early. And Freya's one of those that really needs items. Hammer lands on Siifoo, but he'll get out. Oh, no, he won't. That excellent Sakari wall comes down, and that Wrath is just going to end up being wasted. But TylerNol dropping the Reckoning. Oh, he's going to eat an Avalanche, and this should blow him up. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, but over in the top lane, Kendra got picked with the CC combination of Mara and Petrus, along with Kendra doing Kendra things.
Yeah. Apparently Smart Cam, for me, didn't decide that was worth showing because of the fight in the bottom lane. Mac, gotta learn them Volek mechanics. Yeah, well, you know. You got, you know, step 1, press W. Step 2, blank. Step 3, Q. Step 4, win. Am I doing that right?
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, okay.
You have to face roll as hard as you possibly can.
Ah, okay. Mash all them buttons. Uh-oh, Kendra coming in. Lukeatmenao. It has had a prime opportunity to pick off RexxDraconem, but not going to be able to get in range. And now Kendra's a bit low himself. I don't know about this here. Dragon getting kind of low. There's Freya coming in, trying to pick it up. But able to get out. Dragon goes down to TylerNol. Flynn comes in, lands on Siifoo. But let's see if anything else comes out of this here. I think they might be able to get VonSilvermoon if they want. There's the Wrath, and oh my god, down everyone goes.
Perhaps I shall watch this.
Yeah. That's a good combo, the Freya and the Kendra. You know, as soon as people start getting low, that Wrath goes off, and then people just start falling over. And it's just kind of like, it just snowballs from there. But, I don't know, can Freezer catch Siifoo? Doesn't look like, because TheTylernol's going to come in, and here comes Reckoning. He'll bounce off the Kendra. Not going to get anything, but, oh my god. Frieza, you are like 4v1. All the CC.
They left the stage so early.
Oh yes, step 4 ult. That's right. Yeah, you got to ult. That's right.
Step clear and let that
It's the most important part.
Almost forgot about that part, because even if you are taking all that damage, as soon as you hit somebody for a bazillion points of damage, you got to heal for those bazillion points of damage. My bad, completely forgot about that part. Looks like a big rotation to the top
What are we
lane.
gonna do?
I'm curious what Siifoo's up to. Is he just going to harass the well?
Looks like it. He's got a clarity. Don't tell me he's getting duress.
Oh, I don't
I
see
think
why
he
he
is.
wouldn't. Oh, the Duress Fate build on Freya? Oh, that's real. Yeah, they're chasing down Siifoo right now. Flynn gets
Yeah,
even
he's
close.
dead.
And Sakar, yeah, you're right, he is. If anything lands on him, he's dead.
A spirit dancer's performance ends.
Yeah, there he goes.
I'm ready to do my part.
It was hard to keep him alive when I was supporting him. It was the same guy. Yeah, Frieza has played Kendra in the last few games now. So yeah, that is the same guy, Battlerman. Alright, looks like we've got a...
Indeed it is.
Looks like we've got a break in the action here. Let's go over some items again. Let's see. 2 times to go with the prosperity for Sakari. Reyna added a resilience and a life and a prosperity. Ronan added an abolition to his
Among the shattered stones.
ambition. Boy, those two really confuse me all the time. Abolition and ambition. Particularly when they're bought at the same time. I'm like, oh my gosh. They're just trying to trip me up here. Defiance on Frieza. Along go with a will and a hunger. And then, well, we're going to see the decay come out of Flynn. He can finish it right now if he wants to, because he bought the might to go with it.
Speaking of Flynn, here he comes.
Yeah, there it is. It's going to land on Namara. The wall will stop the escape, and oh my god, that shatter damage. Holy crap. Frieza uses the Nox to turn. It doesn't get much for it. Let's see, whose Kendra is stronger right now? That's definitely going to be Lukeatmenao's.
Oh, here comes the Kendra Freya combo. Oh my god.
And it's just, yeah, it's a bad time to be on the receiving end of that.
I wish to see more. How terrible.
Yeah, ambition on Ronan. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. There you go. Ambition on Ronan.
Yeah, you should get ambition first on Ronan.
The path is clear. The dancers.
But,
Now-
oh please, please get Zeal, somebody.
Exactly. If we look at, oh yeah, we can definitely see Lukeatmenao's Kendra definitely ahead. Got the destruction and the force, so probably looking at a divinity there. Destruction divinity on Kendra is a lot of pain. Let's see, we've got ambition, abolition, and a power on Ronan for the spirit side. He could finish that abolition into pretty much whatever he wanted. Probably going to be a conquest, so that makes the most sense for him right now. Yeah, man, Sakari's got a good amount of burst. Yeah, don't underestimate that Sakari burst, man. It's real. Yeah, there it is. There's the conquest. Just bought it. And let's see. Mara looks like gonna rush the ambition as well. Got a life, a will, and a resilience to go with it. Gaarawarr on the Petrus got an ambition, a form, and a will. And caught VonSilvermoon, but not low enough here. There's the hammer. It only lands on Siifoo, but I think, Ronan's going to pop the Reckoning, and there we go. And Frieza was going to get a good chance to catch up here. Picked up, oh no, there was a good shadow step out. I saw Lukeatmenao not be on the screen and almost thought he died. No, it was a great shadow step.
It's unfortunate that Siifoo didn't get his ult off.
Yeah. I think he might have been able to secure the kill.
Double
if he
blink
did.
going out by
Oh,
Dragon and
there.
Ronan.
What's going to happen here? Oh my gosh, where is...
Kendra, they're all grouped up for Kendra.
So
That's what it looks like. Dragon fires off everything he's got. He's out of...
Binding MVP.
Oh my god, Ronan, this Tylenol putting in some work, and...
Yes. Very nice.
Wow. Wait a minute. How many people did Spirit Team have there? There were 3 people there? That was a 3v5 that Tylenol just cleaned up?
Shall I make
Binding MVP.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap. I'm watching that and I'm going, what is happening in my world right now? I almost want to see the reaction in chat here, because that was ridiculous. But anyway, Petrus got a freedom to go with his form and ambition, and it looks like the Freya has, yeah, we talked about the clarity, we've got an abolition and an ambition to go with that, along with a life. Oh my
Binding
gosh.
needs to have its own stat line.
Yeah, no kidding, especially for this game. All right, well, a little bit of...
Interesting.
That's
here.
scary.
The Spirit Team's Ronan picks up Conquest.
Actually, that's not so surprising.
The Mortal Team.
Wait, the Mortal Team got one too? Yeah, they both have one.
They both got it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is, if you look at the Mortal Team Ronin, he has 300 Vim in the bank. The Spirit Team one has, well, they had 2,500 in the bank. Not going to happen. Siifoo going in a little bit aggressive there. 2 Tailwinds popped and a Blitz. They're really looking to chase this.
And Kendra, we trust.
Yep, and there's Siifoo going down, and Flynn comes in, going to get the slows down on everyone here. Frieza should go down from the Mara. Yeah, and Lukeatmenao should be able to clean all of this up here. Yeah, it's Arena, but... Oh, no, there's the hammer going down. But Franz should still go... Oh, nice baits from Dragon. That was so smart from him. Lock him up inside the icebergs. And then watch him jump out, drop the avalanche right when the jump out is. That was so smart. Too bad his team couldn't follow up on it very well.
His team was dead.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. We're seeing a level 2 Parasite here, which only gives a Vim and Parasite buff.
Right. I'm not sure how much Vim it is, since I haven't had a chance to actually look at it. It doesn't show up on the spectator overlay yet. I'll have to check it in a custom game or something. And yeah, that team fight is going to afford the TylerNol and energy. So this is going to be a big crit build. So he's got the force and the energy. That's for sure going to be a dominance and a resonance. And this crit build from Ronan is showing up in a big way. I just wonder if in order to get 100% crit on somebody on your team has to buy a hostility for you. Who do you think would buy it? I think Mara maybe would buy the hostility for Ronan, if you think he's going to go that way.
The spirit dancers trip lightly across the line.
I would think, yeah, maybe.
Because TylerNol hasn't bought any penetration whatsoever. If he does...
He hasn't bought a Zeal yet either.
No, that's true, he hasn't. Well, if he goes 100% crit, he can't go Zeal. So I know you're looking for the Zeal, but it does. I would think he would start on it by now if he really wanted to go for the Zeal. I think he would go for it right after the Conquest.
Nobody trusts me, man. Jeez.
Well, you have to remember the rule. The players troll the casters, and the casters troll the players. It goes both ways, man.
That's true.
So, of course, you never... We don't trust them, they don't trust us. And it's probably a smart thing. Oh, my God, that bolt from TylerNol taking off half. Oh, my God. Yeah, TylerNol was right. That crit. Holy crap. And what's Gaarawarr up to over here? Yeah, too much CC to dive from what Kendra says. I completely agree with that. They definitely... There is a lot of CC. Oh, Flynn will land on Lukeatmenao. Get him some vision of taking the Ugger camp, so they'll know where everybody is now. So Gaarawarr is going to go ahead and show himself. He'll dive the binding. 3-man force slam. There's the unyielding progress. The binding's coming down. Avalanche beautifully placed down, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it definitely isn't. Why? Because Ronan wasn't there to do the damage. He had to go back and heal.
No.
Every dance
No, the Mortal Team Kindred DC'd. That is
Oh,
unfortunate.
that's really unfortunate. And then Dragon, well, he barely gets out. My gosh. Did you see Winnie DC? Did he DC during the fight?
He DC'd during the fight.
Oh, that's
stones.
that is
Didn't even get to use
unfortunate.
his ult.
Well, the surrender vote is currently passed. Currently, the only person who hasn't voted is, well, Kendra, because she's,
The
well,
DC.
the DC. Yeah, exactly. So when this time's out, if he isn't back, yeah, if Frieza doesn't come back, the surrender vote will go through. All right, this is not like League of Legends. An abstain is not a no here. And any second now, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, there it goes.
The mortal dancers retire. Be gracious in victory.
Oh, well, I mean, that was really unfortunate about that DC at the end. But, yeah, that's another reason why they had no damage during that last fight. Ronan had gone back. Kendra was disconnected. That's what you got to expect there. And, oh, my God, look at this Dragon build. Prosperity, Duress, and then 4 times. I mean, wow.
Interesting.
I mean, do you see anything interesting in these items at all, really?
I didn't look at his loadout, but if I was to guess, he probably went 34% haste.
I would imagine that would be it. That's the only reason you build 5 haste items, is because you have a % haste loadout. Otherwise, you'd go more into power. Wow, crazy, man. Siifoo saying he hasn't lofted. Is Siifoo throwing down the gauntlet here? Is he telling people to join these games who can beat him? Is that what I hear? Because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the smack talk.